What's up, you guys? SlimXTeamSymmetry here to bring you guys a new episode of Slim Chat today. I decided to do Slim Chat today because a lot of people have been talking about Battle Pack 2. Literally, if you looked at Facebook, Twitter, YouTube in general, like everything was Battle Pack 2, Battle Pack 2, oh my god, Battle Pack 2. And you guys know me, I don't do product reviews. I feel there's no need to on my channel for the fact that MCOL40, Vexy, everyone's going to do them. Everyone's going to do a better job at them because they're used to it. They're more in depth on it. And I thought, I can give, my own 2 cents into this, but I can do it in a different way. I can talk about reprints in general because a lot of people have actually been messaging me this question. It's been pretty common, and people were asking me, do I think all these reprints are healthy for the game? Are they good for the game? And I'm pretty sure I've made videos like this in the past where I've talked about reprints. I remember when Pot of Duality was reprinted, when Solemn Warning was reprinted, the 2 most sought-after cards of one of the formats, and they were reprinted as supers. I mean, now I think about it, they're common. It's kind of ridiculous. And, in my videos, I've said that history repeats itself. I made that whole video saying history repeats itself in the form of how decks come out and, they come to the top stature of what's the best deck, followed by the next best, etc., etc. And I've noticed that it's another common trend in the game that really good cards, sought-after cards, get reprinted. Some of them get reprinted a lot faster than others. Some of them never get reprinted. Some of them, when they get reprinted too quickly. And looking at that list, literally, I didn't even look at the spoiler list because I didn't have to. I literally just hopped on Facebook and saw everyone's statuses about Megalo and Karkardi and Breakthrough Skill. And I immediately heard that, and I looked at mine, and I thought, oh no, there goes some of the value. And it made me wonder. One thing is Karkardi, for people who were wondering, I had got my set of Karkardis at Nationals of last year in Ohio. And if you look at it now, it's almost been an entire year since Nationals, so it's taken almost an entire year. I don't remember what month Galactic Overlord came out in, but that's when Karkardi was released, and I was able to pick up my set. It took me like 2 hours literally to pick up this set of Karkardis because I couldn't find people that were willing to part with the whole set, or they were selling one individually and it was too high, and then eventually I was able to get them. But I look at it now, and it's been almost a year for Karkardi to get reprinted. So I think enough time has passed, and I think it's good that the card's getting reprinted. It's a pretty versatile card. A lot of people say it makes every deck better. That's kind of a weird statement, but I feel it's really good in Heroes. A lot of people know that. People are going to run it in Chainburn, Countdown, Exodia, blah, blah, blah. Irrelevant decks. I feel that Karkardi is a really good card in general. It's Pot of Greed. Since Pot of Greed's been banned since like the beginning of time, Karkardi is your next best out. And I really liked Karkardi. I never thought I would run Karkardi in Dino Rabbit, and eventually I did, and I really liked it because it did add a lot of synergy to the deck, and players who did it way before any of us were right about it. It was just really good in the deck. Being able to get 2 cards deeper into your deck was a lot better. And I feel that it's good for people that are running decks like Heroes, running decks like Rabbit, running decks that they feel Karkardi is needed. Karkardi made it into windups. Karkardi made it into a lot of other decks over the formats period. So I think it's good Karkardi's getting reprinted. The only thing I don't like is I don't like the fact it's a black rare or a starfoil rare. I really think Karkardi and Megalo really should have been reprinted as supers. Got to be honest. I really think they deserve the super treatment at least, like Rabbit and Tour Guide got. But what are you gonna do? It's Battle Pack. So that's one thing. Megalo, since I didn't play Water, I did have Megalos at one point. I feel that Megalo really should have just been super. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I feel that it definitely does not need to be a black rare or common. I just think that's going to be absolutely disgusting. And that's just one thing, is I feel really bad for Water players because it doesn't matter. You invested the money in the deck. The deck was the best deck. The deck is still one of the top 5 best decks in the game right now. It's just the fact that it's going to be a black rare is just, I don't know. To me, that's just really disgusting since it was one of the most expensive cards, one of the best cards in the game. But I mean, if you look at it now, look at Pot of Duality, look at Solemn Warning. They're both common. You think about that, it's really interesting because the most sought after cards in the game are now common. Kind of crazy, but that's how the game goes. It's a constant cycle of cards start out at the top, and literally they get every rarity reprint, and then they eventually just even out at a point where the card isn't worth as much, but it's still a very versatile card to have in general. So that was really interesting. And then Breakthrough Skill. Breakthrough Skill, this threw me off. I did not believe people when they said Breakthrough Skill was getting reprinted, and sure enough, there you go. Breakthrough Skill is getting reprinted. It's a little soon, I think, for Breakthrough Skill. I'm not really good with the set releases, but the fact that Breakthrough Skill is getting reprinted already is really interesting. I feel that that's going to be really good and really bad in some ways. I feel that people were looking into getting Breakthrough Skills and they're like 30, 40 a piece. and if they bought them like even a week ago, like now they've already lost value. They bought them a day ago, they lost value. You know, stuff like that is what sucks for the game, is that you'll buy stuff and then you'll never know what's about to get sprung on you. Is there going to be a reprint of this, reprint of that? And that's what throws a lot of players off. And I feel like that's one thing that's really bad about reprints, is that players that invest into the game, that invest into a lot of these key cards that are needed, whether in your main deck, your side deck, or just to have in general, that you're end up getting screwed for the fact that you do put in the money, and you know that's your decision whether you're going to invest money or not, and then you get immediately a reprint, and then all that value that you had goes down. So I feel like that's the only thing that, honestly, that's what I feel is bad about reprints. On the main term, though, I think reprints are good. Like, if people were to ask me my opinion, people have asked me this question before, do I like reprints in the game? And I do. I really do. For someone that had original dualities, original warnings, eventually just getting rid of all of them, and then, you know, going to super rare dualities, super rare solemn warnings, and then going to common dualities, common warnings. For me, I've noticed, like, as the years have gone on, I really don't care about rarity as much as a lot of players do. I feel that the cards, basically, they're going to do the same thing regardless. Whether you're going turn 1 secret rare card D versus turn 1 black rare card D, if they don't have effect value or anything, the card's still going to resolve. So it's still going to do the same thing. It just depends on what players' preferences. There are a lot of players I know personally that enjoy the highest rarity stuff. They enjoy ultimate of this, secret of that. They enjoy foreigns too. Like, that's one thing, is I know a lot of players that enjoy foreign cards, and I think they're awesome. You know, I just personally don't care for foreign cards or having to get the highest rarity, everything, but that's just me. I guess being, you know, in the game for as long as I have been, rarity outside of like staple cards and stuff like that, and certain cards that I really enjoy, I feel there's no need to get the highest rarity unless it's your only option and it's absolutely necessary. Having gotten card D almost a year ago, I feel that it was a worthwhile investment. I got the use out of them. They did their job, and that was the main thing. Breakthrough skills, when I was at YCS Austin, they were $8 a piece. Missed my chance to pick them up. I haven't had to buy them. I think it was like 9 or 10 a piece. Still, you know, a really good deal, because I didn't know they were going to go up to like 30, 40 for the ultras, 50 for the ultimates at one point when Elemental Dragons came out, and that was like the main trap. And when water kept topping with Breakthrough Skills main, it really shot the value of the card up. So that was really interesting. You never really know how good a card's going to be and whether it's going to go up or go down. Because when the card was pre-released, I believe it was like 40 pre-released, 25, 30 people were buying them. I remember, because people were just like doing whatever they could to get that card. So it was really interesting to see that that's getting reprinted. I think that's going to be good for a lot of players who didn't have easy access to it. And I guess some of the other main ones, Lance, Dress, and Chalice, get all 3 Forbidden cards in one set. It's really good for, they all serve versatile purposes. Dress is really good in Evil Sworns. Chalice is really good in Dragons. Dress is just really good in decks like Fire Fist and Rabbit and stuff like that. Gladiator Beast. So I feel that that's worthwhile for anyone that buys the new battle pack. The God cards are going in there. You get the original art. That I absolutely love. Like, I gotta be straight up honest. I love that. I'm getting Battle Pack just for that, because I was one of the kids that got to watch when Kaiba summoned Obelisk, when Yugi summons Lifer, when Merrick summoned Ra, and you want the original ones just for sentimental value. So hopefully they're easy to pull. Hopefully you don't have to buy a couple boxes just to get the damn God cards, but I think that's going to be really cool to have them in their original art. But I guess, like, just kind of to wrap up this video, I feel that reprints are good for the game. They are good for players that are on a budget, that are unable to invest in important cards. I think that's really good, that they will have easier access. It's good for returning players who haven't played in a while, don't want to have to shell out a lot of money but still want to play. I feel that's really good. They make really good tournament prizes and stuff like that. It helps you build decks. And I guess, like, the other thing is, if there was another sealed event, it would definitely be fun to play with this battle pack. This battle pack looks awesome. I think there's Pot of Greed and Card D in there. That's pretty awesome if you pull both of those. So that's just a little something to think about, because I really enjoyed the first sealed YCS they had over here in San Diego. So that was definitely a lot of fun, and I think that if they do another one, this would be a cool battle pack to do it with. And I guess that's pretty much it. I guess what I want to know in the comments below is, what do you guys think of Battle Pack 2? Do you think it's, it is worth it, is not worth it? Do you think they're making a mistake by reprinting these cards? Do you feel that most of the set is crap? That's what a lot of people say. Most of the set is crap, and you have about 10 to 15 good cards that you actually want to get. And then I guess you can say, what's your favorite rarity and why? My personal favorite rarity is probably secret for certain cards, and then I like rares. I really like rares. The only rares that just don't deserve to be so expensive are the damn Elemental Dragons. People who were wondering, I literally had someone go around and get me all the Elemental Dragons outside of the ones I pulled out of packs through trades and through whatnot. And people know me, I just hate trades. Like, I have a trade binder, I give it to someone, and I just send them off to go do trades, because I honestly just can't sit there and do trades and be checking up eBay and stuff like that. I don't know why. I just am one of those people that just does not like trades at all. But I was able to get all those dragons, luckily, like the first couple of days they were released, because the fact that the damn things are like $9 rare is just stupid, honestly. I think that's ridiculous. I've known a lot of cards that have, had a lot of spiked prices, but it's just stupid. I know a lot of people are just waiting for the tins to upgrade to the hollow versions of the dragons, because a lot of players enjoy that. But I feel that what's going on now is with all these big reprints, investing into really expensive cards in the long run really isn't benefiting any of us. And I feel that that's the only thing that's really bad about reprints, is that unless you know ahead of time, Konami's gonna make their money. That's their main thing, their business, and then you end up getting semi-screwed in the end because you invested the time, the money, whatever you did to get that money to get these cards, and then a couple months later, oh, there's a reprint, your value just went down. But that's what happens. That's the game, and that's I guess what we're up to now. So anyways, let me know what you guys think the impact of Battle Pack 2 will have on the meta. Do you feel a lot more people will be using Breakthrough Skill, Land Stress, all that stuff? Do you like Car D? I like Car D. I think that's cool. I like Car D coming out as a black rare. That's just me. I can retire my secrets, start using black rare ones. That's the only thing I do like, is when a card gets reprinted, I like to retire the older versions, keep them in decent condition, leave them in the binder, and then not have to worry about if I'm playing them, they get damaged or something like that. So that's one thing I do like about reprints of certain cards. But anyways, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, your favorite rarity, and how you feel reprints are good or bad for the game. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thumbs it up, and thank you for watching.